Hi and welcome to this video on vintage and romantic Valentine's DIYs. You can use a ready-made heart shape, but I decided to make my own. So I took a piece of paper, folded it into half and drew half a heart and cut it out to find a symmetrical, beautiful heart shape. Using this as template, I'm using a hard cardboard in white and cutting out a heart shape. I showed you some printout that I made in my last video, and I had this beautiful vintage rose printout that I have cut out for use today. Do check that video as well after you finish watching this. And I'm going to just glue this onto this heart. Before that, I punched a little hole through the heart so that I can add a few more decor items to it. So I'm just using some decoupage glue, adding my floral motif in the center. I'll cut off the extra leaves and some I'll just add onto some other space. Next, while this whole thing is still wet, I took a wet brush and a little bit of soft red color that I'm applying to the edges so that the motif and the heart shape they gel in together, become one piece, and the shape also gets enhanced because of the reddish outline around it. Love should be full of vibrance and warmth. Few days back, I discovered that one of my artificial jewelry in oxidized metal had broken into pieces. So I'm going to take a few of these pieces which look very much like flower or heart shape and has got some chains. So here you see me trying to fix 3 such hearts to dangle. I want to give it that retro steampunk kind of industrial era vintage look to this heart. And I'm trying to fix in the heart shapes into the jump rings attached to two ends of the chain, and so that I have 3 dangling hearts with the chain which I'm trying to put in through the hole so that they all 3 lie at 3 different levels and on the heart shape itself. Then I took a pink satin ribbon. This also I fed it through the hole on the shape, and then I'm just tying a little bow. I fixed the chains at the back side of the heart using little paper tape. And I think this looks beautiful. So vintage, shabby chic, yet with that industrial touch. If you remember last year, I made this craft where I used a chocolate plastic box, the base part of it, used some hot wire to make holes through 2 ends and added some attachment so that I can hang it on the top and dangle a few things from the bottom. While shifting, this thing had broken. I just saved the heart-shaped box for this Valentine's crafting. I had also printed out some vintage couples photographs I showed you in my last video. And this one I'm going to trim it so that it can be adjusted inside this heart-shaped box and glue it in place. Then so that everything merges together and feels like one piece, as if the couple's photograph has been imprinted onto this heart shape, I'm going to use some black acrylic paint and apply it all over the base portion and little over the picture so that it merges into it. Then I'll be using a dry brush with some gold metallic dust and just add the dust, sprinkle it over the dish and then add more gold touch to the base of it to give that dark academia glam look. My today's video is part of a vintage Valentine DIY challenge that is being hosted by Crafting with India Annie Jones, the Grace Life DIY Home Decor, Bucky Girls Decor and Lifestyle, Melissa Makes It DIY, At Home with Liza, Annalise Cupboard, The Area Designs, DIY with Aurea, Creating with Chris Hunter. I'll put links to all the channels and this playlist down in my description box. Do check them after you've watched my video. Now to neaten up the edges, I have this beautiful ribbon in gold and I'm going to glue it onto the edges both inside and outside, and this looks pretty neat now. Now for the bottom section, I have this beautiful tassel in gold threads and I'm just going to add it to the bottom part, and it makes a beautiful decor to add to your wall. For my third DIY, I took another heart shape. This is also cut out of cardboard in brown paper to give it that wood look. And then another printout of couple, a pretty one in pink and black and white. Then I took an old book which I used for crafting, for using old book pages. I'm going to tear one little piece of old book page and glue it on the top, over which I'm going to place my photograph, the couple's photograph, vintage one, and glue them together there. Then I had this printout in my stash since a long time. Happy anniversary, sent with love. There are different stamps here or labels. I'm going to cut sent with love here and stick it just below the photograph. Now to enhance everything, I'm going to use some brown color pen, doing the edges first and then also highlighting the bottom of the picture. I also highlighted the little label sent with love using a light pink color pen. Corners look empty, right? So I took some satin roses that I had in pink and reds. So I placed 2 roses on one top corner and diagonally opposite another rose. Stick it there, and then I'm using my brown color pen to add a little stamp here. Now you can just stamp if you have one or just paint one. So I made a stamp with a love shape, a heart shape inside, and the other side another stamp look, so that it looked like it has been sent through mail. It's so romantic to receive a letter through mail or gift through the post office. And they all look so pretty. They look vintage. They take you to a different time span, a timeline. It's comforting, it's cozy, it's beautiful, it's soft, it's gentle. I enjoyed making them, thinking how it would have been to be in love and to think of your loved ones in that era. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, join my YouTube family by subscribing. I thank you all for your time and appreciation. Have a blessed day, everybody. Do check out the playlist. See you soon.